Okay, so I've been seeing some videos online recently about some of the older generation drummers talking about how they've been watching some of the younger generation drummers not use their left foot or their hi-hat foot um, when they go to the ride cymbal. So in other words, let's say if you're playing a really simple beat, you go to the ride cymbal. Traditionally, when we would go to the right cymbal, we would keep some kind of time with the left foot. So I don't know why people don't know about this. It's always been a very, very common thing to do with drummers for a long time. But in case you haven't heard of it, I mean, not to oversimplify things, but you can play quarter notes. Okay, eighth notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? So, I mean, again, not to oversimplify things, but those are just very basic things that you could use that help to keep the rhythm flowing forward and give it like a forward motion when you go to the ride cymbal. And it's also nice sometimes to have the blend of the hi-hat and the ride cymbal together. So if you've never done anything like this before, that's a really simple place to start, just to get comfortable with doing that. And then maybe if you use quarter notes, you can start, once you get comfortable with that, you can start mixing up the bass drum pattern. And then maybe step 2 would be start playing some eighth notes. And then when you get comfortable with that, really you can get as creative as you want with the hi-hat. It's just up to your imagination. You can play different rhythms with that. Let's say you use the original beat that I did, the really simple one. That's just off the top of my head. Things you could do, like splashing the cymbal. So I mean, I'll do another video in the future just about really getting more into those things. And if you have a book of just rhythms, like say the New Breed or like the Syncopation book by Ted Reed, you can play a simple beat and then just read whatever's on the page with your left foot. That's a really good four-way challenge, and it's also a very useful four-way challenge because you would definitely use that in a song sometimes. So, but like I said, I'll do another video on it at some point, just getting more into different things, more profound things you could play with your left foot or hi-hat foot. Anyway, that's it. Thanks. Let me know in the comments what you think, if you've ever tried this or if you've ever heard of this sort of controversy, I guess, going on online. But let me know your thoughts. All right, take care.